feature number 2. Dustin, Jared, who you got?
Boy, tough call. There are a lot of good cars in this one scattered throughout the field. I think 6 starting Nick Hoffman, though, is going to be very, very tough to beat in the 2H. What do you say, Mike?
Well,
did I take your pick?
Well,
are you going with the sentimental favorite?
I'm going with a sentimental favorite. I tell you what, he was a Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Big shout out to my boys at Farmer City Raceway. He was a Farmer City Raceway champion, so big shout out. I'm rooting for Lance Dame. He's going to start 5th.
Near the home of the old Challenger Raceway. We'll see what happens. A pair of 7s up front. Evan Taylor on the pole. Derek Ramey on the outside. 20 laps is the distance, and we are racing.
Man, kind of crowding each other there. Pair of 7s on the front row. Evan Taylor going to jump to the race lead. Ramey second. Good battle down the back straightaway. Callum Thurlby going to run to the outside of Josh Harris. Harris going to drive back to his inside. And don't look now, but here comes your pick, digging hard to the inside, looking to make it 3 wide. He won't now. He slips way up the track. Right in front of Lance Dame, but Dame going to hold on. Ayers coming too. They're looking to go 3 wide. Oh, baby.
Boy, that got interesting there for a second. The 44 Ryan Ayers there as well. This is intense. Down the back straightaway.
Oh, my.
Lost in all of this.
Tyler Nicely.
Lost in all this is the fact that Evan Taylor's your leader in the first 2 laps.
Yeah, Tyler Nicely. A bold move to the outside to put himself inside the top 6. He's going to look to the inside of Nick Hoffman for the 5th spot. Down the back straightaway. Don't look now, but Cowan Thurlby cracking the whip. He's looking to the outside. Good battle for that 2nd spot as Evan Taylor shows the way. Derek Ramey 2nd, but the man on the move early, Cowan Thurlby, but here comes Nick Hoffman. Going to dive to the inside of the 16th. See it, Josh Harris. He'll make the pass. Harris gives him a kiss, but Nick Hoffman drives away from him.
Wow, Hoffman up to 4th. Thurlby working the outside of Derek Ramey in a battle for that 2nd spot. They all trail your race leader, Evan Taylor. And don't look now, here comes Hoffman. It's a 3-car battle for the bridesmaid honors.
Oh, baby, a dogfight down the back straightaway. Here comes Cowan Thurlby. Going to dive to the inside, side by side with Ramey. Door to door, wheels up for the 2nd spot. Thurlby going to drive to the inside. He's got that diamond chassis, hot and heavy down the front straightaway. Look at side by side with Derek Ramey for 2nd. Don't look now, but the Elite Factory E, Nick Hoffman in 2, is coming along for the ride. Good battle as they still work down the back straightaway. Cowan Thurlby going to dive to the inside. Ramey to the outside, side by side battle. Who's it going to be for 2nd? Give it to Cowan Thurlby.
I love it, Norris. That is good, hard racing, but it's clean racing. I don't know if those drivers have touched each other, and Nick Hoffman is right there as well.
Oh, man.
And while these 3 drivers are battling, Taylor is pulling away from them. They need to figure out who's going to run 2nd because Evan Taylor is picking them up and putting them away in the 2nd feature.
Here comes Ramey again to the outside. A good run for Owensboro, Kentucky's Tyler Nicely. Nicely going to work on the deuce. And Nick Hoffman down the back straightaway, looking to be 4 cars battle for 2nd spot. But up front, Evan Taylor continues to show the way. The battle for 2nd, hot and heavy. Derek Ramey now going to go back to 2nd. Pencil in Thurlby back to 3rd. Nick Hoffman 4th. Tyler Nicely 5th. Good battle right behind them. That'll be Josh Harris. But behind them, that'll be Ayers and the D1 of Lance Dame. So Ayers in that Longhorn chassis, Lance Dame in that impressive race car. But Salzburg, PA 7, Evan Taylor showing the way. Good 4-car battle back there for that 2nd spot. That is just an amazing race.
Again, Tyler Nicely in the 25, Nick Hoffman in the 2, Colin Thurlby in the 47, Derek Ramey in the 7. Seems like every time Colin Thurlby is able to get by the 7 of Ramey, Ramey is somehow able to find a pass back by him. As those drivers work their way through the back of the field, your race leader, Evan Taylor, is the leader with the caution flag on the track at the halfway point. Wow. Not say Evan Taylor still putting him away, but the yellow flag flies, and that erases the advantage that he had up at the front of the field.
Well, I'm going to guess this weekend, so
a former winner of this race.
Former winner of this race as well. Him and Denny Schwartz had quite an epic battle back in the day. Here we go. Evan Taylor showing the way. Dustin Jarrett as they come back to green.
10 down, 10 to go. Green flag is back out, and we're back racing in the 2nd feature of the night here at Eldora. Wheel to wheel for the 3rd spot. Nick Hoffman got a good run on Colin Thurlby, but he can't make a stick. They make contact. Nicely goes by both of them, and there's trouble over in the middle of the corner. Several cars are involved, and we are going to be back under caution and bring out the red because we have got a lot of damage and a couple cars involved in this accident over in turn number 2. And really and truly, Mike Norris, it all started when a couple cars got together at the front of the field.
Yeah, no way. The Lance Damon, that hit his weekend is probably after a heat race win, and he got involved back there, doggone it, and boy, he took a heck of a shot to that left front, to the red flag out. Lance Damon, the D1, hope everything's okay. Man, what a promising start to this weekend, and he took a whale of a shot. Hope everything's okay.
As a quick kind of a sudden impact, and that'll do it to you.
Yeah.
Mike, when you have that sudden impact like that, it can jolt you very quickly. And Lance Damon, he's not a young pup anymore, is he?
No, he's not. 27 years of racing, and he's up there. I get a chance to talk to him probably daily, on a daily basis. Comes into the shop, and he was excited for this weekend, and told me to send a big shout out to the Mars brothers, Chris and Jimmy there, as he was a big MB Custom. And he moved to Donnie Jumper. He wants to thank Matt Ryan, Ryan Competition Racing Engines, of course, all of his big sponsors there, Sonic of America and Livingston Stone. So imagine he's okay, just a little bit groggy there in the D1. Took a tremendous hit on that D1 machine. So
well, Josh Overholzer, the driver at the front of the field, Evan Taylor, making that long. He and his brother, more times than not, will make the long trip out from Salzburg, Pennsylvania. Salzburg is nothing more than a stop. I've been through Salzburg. There is nothing more than a stop sign on a road map there, and that is clear over east of Pittsburgh. And you've talked to those guys, I know, just like I have, and they come over here, Josh. They say they just love running Eldora.
Yeah, it's one of their favorite tracks for sure. Got to talk to them the first weekend here, actually, for the season opener. And, Evan Taylor always runs well here. He's fifth right now in the points. Does not have a win here yet this year. He does have one modified win overall at the Eldora Speedway. Brother Jonathan, I believe, has 4 wins so far. But, yeah, Evan, never a slouch here. His brother Jonathan, not either. Jonathan, I believe, third in the points. Evan, fifth in the points. Both trying to get in the winner's circle here. And I know that Evan would love to do so here tonight. Set himself up for a nice run tomorrow evening.
And the 47 of Colin Thurlby rounds out your top 3, 10 in the books. 10 to go. Evan Taylor showing the way as we're back underway here on a Friday night at Eldora.
Hoffman once again looking down to the inside of Colin Thurlby, trying to take that third spot away. Thurlby with a monster run, though. Coming off turn number 2, takes the spot back. Wheel to wheel behind of him for that 5th position as well. Man. Nicely in the 2-5, the 16C of Harrison. Things are getting dicey back there. One car's into the wall. In the middle of turns 3 and 4, it's the 0-1 of Jared Spalding, and the caution flag is back out.
And Hoffman with, I believe, maybe some handling issues on that 2%, on the 2, but got a car into the wall over here in turns 1 and 2 of Spalding in the UNO 801. But boy, I tell you what, that car shot straight right.
I'll tell you what, that battle back there. Keep your eyes on that restart. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. That's as intense as it gets right there. I'm sure those 7s of Evan Taylor and Derek Ramey are glad that they are in front of that, because those guys back there behind of them, I mean, they are going at it tooth and nail. Now up to 5th is the Eldora Speedway Chevrolet Pace truck, makes the hard left-hand turn into the infield, and we're about to go green again, 9 to go.
Evan Taylor can fire at any time he will. Ooh, Tyler nicely there. Colin Thurlby going to step out. Nick Hoffman going to run to the outside. As we mentioned, here comes the 2 and Nick Hoffman to the outside of Colin Thurlby. Got to run down the back straightaway. Daryl Ramey. Here comes Nick Hoffman in the 2. Now going to look to the outside of Evan Taylor in the 7. Ramey going to dive back to the inside. Look out. Here comes your pick. Nick Hoffman on the move, baby.
Yeah, Taylor got a little bit loose that time in 3 and 4. Here comes Hoffman down to the inside. Wheel to wheel for the race lead coming off turn number 2. You've got a new leader.
Wow.
And it's going to be Nick Hoffman from the 6th starting spot up to the lead. Taylor, though, going to dive back down to the inside. 1-2. Count them, Norris. They're 3 wide for the lead.
Here comes Derek Ramey to the inside of Evan Taylor, but it's not enough. The 2 and Nick Hoffman going to show the way. Oh, and he slips up, he jumps a cushion. Taylor going to retake it. Nick Hoffman going to cross him back down the back straight. We're going to work door to door for the race lead. Hoffman a slider. Taylor the outside. Nick Hoffman to the inside. Hoffman going to show the way. Here comes Ramey down the inside. Wow.
Oh, baby. And the yellow sound. Oh, no. One car upside down. Over in turns 3 and 4, and the red flag is out again. We got a parking lot of cars. One car went over, one car on its side, and the red is back out at Eldora. Will lead them back to the green.
In your champion of the Winter Nationals in February, the champion of the Summer Nationals. Can he be the champion of the Fall Nationals? Here we go. And a good start for Callan Thurlby. As they dive to the inside, they're all chasing Nick Hoffman down the back straightaway. Evan Taylor to second. A good battle side by side. Derek Ramey and Callan Thurlby. They work into turns 3 and 4. The caution will come out. Says debris at the top of turn number 1. I believe Ayers might.
Yep, just as we predicted, the rest of the right side fell off that 44 of Ryan Ayers.
And Taylor running in that second spot. Ramey third. Callan Thurlby worked 5. We go back to the last completed lap. Ramey holding on for that third spot. Thurlby fourth. Tyler nicely to run out your top 5. Danny Schwartz a good run at 6. Green flag, we're back underway. Here comes Evan Taylor to the inside.
He looked to the outside last time, going to try the inside now, can't get it done. Tyler nicely takes the 4th spot away and now tracks down Derek Ramey. Nick Hoffman leads. Here comes Evan Taylor back down to the bottom. Oh, baby!
Oh, and he is going to be able to stay in it, but Derek Rowan, man, slides right in front of Derek Ramey trying to hold that second spot. The man on the move is Owensboro, Kentucky. Tyler nicely dives to the inside of Derek Ramey. Good side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot down the back straightaway. Callan Thurlby looking to rebound back inside the top 5. Good battle with the Dr. Danny Schwartz out of Ashmore. That second generation driver, 21D on the move as well. Good battle for second. 3 cars now going to battle for that 4th spot. Oh my.
Great race there. Again, Thurlby on the outside of the 47 trying to make that outside work. He gets back by the 25 of Tyler nicely, drives it deep into 3 and 4 and trying to work his way back by the 7 of Derek Ramey, this time by just 3 laps to go.
Yes, sir. A set of stones on the young curly-headed lad in 4-7. Down the back straightaway. Ow, and he gets pinched off by Derek Ramey. 2 to go, this time by the man on the move, putting on a show, selling T-shirts on the top side of the Eldora Speedway. It's Callan Thurlby. Here he comes.
Thurlby high again down through turns 1 and 2. Hoffman now with this race well in control. Here comes
sir.
Thurlby. Oh, baby.
What a run here, the closing of this one. Nick Hoffman looking to take the win. The battle's for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th spot. Ramey going to dive back to the inside, but Thurlby's right there. Side-by-side battles. They chase Evan Taylor here in the final lap. Down the back straightaway. As Callan Thurlby is cleared. Derek Ramey, final time. Down the back straightaway out of Mooresville, North Carolina in the Factory E, the 2. Nick Hoffman wins the 2nd feature here on a Friday night at Eldora. Evan Taylor 2nd, 3rd to Thurlby, 4th to Ramey, 5th will go to Tyler Nicely. 6 will go to Danny Schwartz. Bring out your top 10 in the 0. Your buddy DJ Mark Dixon.
Get a quick word down here with our feature winner, Nick Hoffman. Nick, that was a wild and woolly ride. It's full of excitement in that one. You survived that one. Car was stout out in front. Congratulations on making it Eldora Speedway Victory Lane.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, we got a little work to do. We're a little tight on the bottom. I got into Thurlby there. I told him under that red I was sorry, but yeah, I mean we're pretty good in clean racetrack. It made a lot once I got out to the front there, but can kind of do your own thing, get your own clean air. But yeah, we had a really good race car. I can't thank everybody enough, and we'll try again tomorrow.
Real quick, we know you have a traditional Victory Lane celebration. We're going to do that here after the races. Can we expect to see that backflip out of you tonight?
We'll probably expect that out of tomorrow night if we do that. So I don't want to get too cocky here, but I think we got a good car for tomorrow, and you know, if we win tomorrow, we'll definitely do it.
There you have it. Feature winner number 2, the North Carolina driver by way of Belleville, Illinois, the 2 of Nick Hoffman.
Good work down there, Patrick.
We still got 2 more features to go.
Yes, sir.
Where's Machine, KBC Graphics, Maxima Racing Oils. Car number 2, the driver out of Mooresville, North Carolina. He's an Illinois boy, though, at heart, from Belleville, Illinois, Nick Hoffman. Nick, I tell you what, that was a wild and woolly second feature. You made a couple really hairy moves out there on a track that was starting to widen out there through the feature, and you got her up on victory lane here at Eldora. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, we had a pretty tough battle there with quite a few cars, and yeah, we were pretty good once we got to the lead. It was tough to get there, but yeah, I had a backer on the stage. My right side's pretty brutal, and if it wasn't for all these sponsors that do this for me, I couldn't be here. So get a few good shots of her in victory lane with all the sponsors and everything. They really like that. So I got to thank Bassett Wheel. He's here. He's doing the certificates for everybody and supporting everybody that comes out here. So thanks to all the fans that came. I know it wasn't much, but tomorrow with the late models should bring a lot more people.
You set yourself up really well for tomorrow night's 5,000 to win finale. You were in the hunt for it 1 year ago. You've got to feel really good about your chances about getting back up here again tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be tough to beat Ruhlman and them guys, but there's 105 cars that want to do the same thing. So yeah, we'll just try and make sure everything's tight for next time tomorrow night, and we'll see what we got.
There you have it, the winner of feature number 2, Nick Hoffman in the number 2.